Once upon a time, in a kingdom nestled between mountains and forests, there stood a magnificent castle. It was ruled by a wise and brave king who loved his people and cherished his only daughter, Princess Elara. One dark and stormy night, the peace of the kingdom was shattered by a deafening roar. A fearsome dragon with scales as dark as night and eyes burning like fire descended upon the castle. Its wings blocked out the moon, and its flames scorched the walls. The king, refusing to abandon his people and his daughter, armed himself with his sword and shield. He led his knights into battle, standing tall against the dragon's fury. Despite their bravery, the dragon was too powerful. With one final heroic stand, the king fell, leaving the castle in ruins. The mighty beast took over the castle, trapping Princess Elara in the tallest tower, its fiery breath guarding her every move. Days passed, and the once glorious kingdom lay in despair. Far away in a quiet village, a young knight named Sir Cedric heard tales of the fallen kingdom. His heart stirred at the thought of the lost princess, trapped by the dragon's curse. With courage swelling in his chest, he mounted his horse, shining armor glistening in the morning sun, and set off toward the forsaken castle. The journey was long and treacherous, but Sir Cedric's resolve never wavered. As he reached the castle, he saw the damage the dragon had done. The walls blackened by fire, the gates smashed and twisted. But at the top of the highest tower, he caught sight of Princess Elara, her golden hair fluttering in the wind, her eyes filled with fear and hope. Cedric dismounted his horse and approached the great courtyard, his sword in hand. From within the shadows, the dragon emerged, roaring its fury. Its wings stretched wide, its fiery breath heating the very air around them. But Cedric stood firm. The battle was fierce. The dragon lunged and Cedric dodged, his sword gleaming as it met with the beast's tough hide. Time and again, the dragon's fiery breath seared the ground, but the knight's quick movements kept him just out of reach. For what felt like hours, the knight fought with all his might, using both strength and skill. His armor clanged with each strike of the dragon's claws. Finally, in a moment of desperation, the dragon reared back to unleash its final burst of fire. Cedric seized the opportunity. With one swift, precise strike, his sword found its mark, piercing the dragon's heart. The beast let out one final roar before collapsing with a thunderous crash. Princess Elara, graceful and radiant, met him with a smile. "You have saved me, brave knight," she said, her voice soft and full of gratitude. "My kingdom owes you its life." Cedric bowed humbly. "I am honored to have served you, my lady." As the sun began to rise over the kingdom once more, Sir Cedric and Princess Elara rode back to the village together. The people, upon hearing of the dragon's defeat, rejoiced. They honored Cedric as a hero, and the kingdom began to rebuild. And so the young knight and his courage and bravery not only saved the princess, but won her heart. Peace was restored to the kingdom, and they lived happily ever after.